The world's best cyber casinos with your gaming reporter Michael Hamilton, direct from Las Vegas.
We welcome you to join the most authentic, secure, and enjoyable online gaming experience on the internet today. At Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino, you can go offline and play just for fun, or you can go online and play for real money. They're offering real-time wagering on the internet's largest selection of casino games. Online guests may rely on the extensive security measures found within their software and gaming servers, along with the proprietary security algorithms of their eCash system. Established, licensed, and fully functional since August of 1997, the Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino has safely and securely taken millions of individual wagers as well as hundreds of thousands of customers and is rapidly becoming the leader in the online gaming industry. The Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino is currently licensed in Antigua and Dominica and can be found on the internet at www.thesands.com or www.carsands.com. What you can expect at the Sands of the Caribbean? How about largest selection of games on the internet, 6 multiplayer games, fully featured sportsbook, real-time chat feature, enticing 3D graphics and digital sound, free and easy upgrades, multi-platform support, rest easy game security, guaranteed account security, 3 comp programs to choose from, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week toll-free technical support, customer service, and your own personal preference page. On March 27th, 2001, a customer with the username of Creed won our very first progressive jackpot while playing Caribbean Stud Poker for $235,661.81. This was the largest jackpot ever won. Now let's listen to what Creed has to say.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the royal flush. Oh, I told myself, be sure and hit the bet button, not the surrender button. I called my good friend John and asked him if the cards were really the royal flush. He said yes, and I jumped up and told him I just won the big jackpot. It's for real. Anybody can win, especially at www.thesands.com. It's the greatest. I hope I see you there.
The Sands of the Caribbean's high level of security and integrity have earned the trust and loyalty of their clients worldwide. Since they started in the business in 1997, more than 500 million games have been played and over $1 billion paid out to player accounts. Numerous players have taken home jackpots ranging from $25,000 to $414,119.22. More on that in a moment. And their combined payout to clients have averaged over 97.70%. That's greater than most land-based casino payouts. Then on April 6th, another lucky customer with the username of 04 won another progressive jackpot of $86,944.64 while also playing Caribbean Stud Poker. Let's hear what 04 has to say.
Hey folks, I'm just a simple farm boy from North Dakota, but when I went online with Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino, I won more money than I could even think about. I've always wanted to own a Mercedes. My wife is a very, very happy lady. All my friends are now online with Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino.
We earned 82% of the votes for Online Casino of the Year in a poll conducted by the Offshore Gaming Association. We're not done yet. On September 3rd, a new world's record for Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino was set. A lucky customer by the name of Bobo won $414,119.22 while playing the slots game Rags to Riches. Let's hear what Bobo has to say, because this was the biggest win of online casino.
Well, I actually stared at the screen for 10 minutes before I moved another muscle, and my finger was stuck on the mouse, and my mouth was gaping wide open. I couldn't believe it. I've been to many land and sea-based casinos. I never expected to win so much money. Now I got to figure out where I could spend all that money and then keep trying again to win more. So good luck to everybody. Keep trying and play the Sands of the Caribbean online casino. Good luck.
Our last progressive jackpot was won 2 weeks later on September 17th by a lucky customer with the username of William. William was also playing the slots game from Rags to Riches. He won $208,059.25. Now let's go to William and hear what he had to say about his huge win.
You know, I don't know anything about computers except my kids came over and they were showing me how to play video games one day, and that was kind of fun. And then I was fishing around. I found this sandsofthecaribbean.com, and that's the other thing. I never went down to like riverboats or anything and played slot machines or craps or any of those other things, but it was so easy on the website, and I opened an account. And guess what? I won enough to buy my kids a house. So thanks, Sands of the Caribbean. I'm still playing. I'm still way ahead of the game. Got all my friends playing. Kids are too young to play yet, but you know, when they grow up, they're going to do it, and they'll have a nice house to do it in.
From Gambling Online Magazine's 2001 reader poll, winner, best reputation. Winner, best casino payout percentage. Winner, best rewards program. Honorable mention, best sign-up bonus. Honorable mention, quickest payouts. Then there's Casino Player Magazine's The Best of the Web Year 2000 survey. Voted #1 best video poker. Voted #1 best payout e-cash program. Voted honorable mention in each of the following categories: best overall online casino, best sign-up bonus, best game selection, best craps, best roulette, best multiplayer games, best user-friendly casino, best sportsbook software, best sportsbook wagering selection, best sportsbook reputation, and best sportsbook payout system. Each account at the Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino is subject to the following security measures. 1. Access to funds. The Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino maintains customer balances in cash or cash equivalent, ensuring that 100% of each customer's balance is available for immediate withdrawal, subject to PIN verification. Deposits and withdrawals at the Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino are made online in real time and are secured by the Cryptologic Inc. security system. 2. Each account is insured up to $100,000. What does this mean to you, the wagerer? Along with the most state-of-the-art e-commerce system available on the net, the surety bond is there to respond in the event that the Cryptologic is financially insolvent and a customer has sustained a loss of funds resulting either from fraud and/or errors or omissions on the part of the Cryptologic officers and/or employees. 3. Controlled access. Your Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino account can only be accessed with a unique username, alias, and password from the original computer where the account was opened. 4. Personal information verification. All users must register with their full mailing address and full legal name, no initials or abbreviations, when creating an account at the Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino. We welcome you to join the most authentic, secure, and enjoyable online gaming experience on the internet today, the Sands of the Caribbean Online Casino. It's no wonder that Sands of the Caribbean is our pick for the world's best cyber casino. Find out for yourself. Log on today.
If you're watching this show, you probably bet on sports. Well, British Caribbean is not the biggest sports book in the world, but we're working on it. Frankly, there's a lot of Me Too books around these days. But British Caribbean wants your business, and so we offer our customers more reason to play with us. First, we cater to both the smaller and the bigger players. We offer both internet and phone betting. We're licensed, established, and trusted. we offer the absolute best benefits package in the business. Compare what our members receive. 15% bonus parlay bet on your initial deposit. A shot to double every additional deposit you make, up to $2,000. Free Nevada sports schedules. Free enrollment in our comp club. We reward players for their play with us with truly spectacular gifts. Quality customer service and the same betting lines that the wise guys play into. And of course, we make daily payouts. Sounds good? Well, it gets better. This football season, we're dealing 5-cent juice on NFL Thursday, Saturday, and the late Sunday night games. That's right. Lay 105 to win 100. Parlays, teasers, if bets or reverses. No problem. We'll book it. Props, futures, and moneyline players. We're your man. Horse bettors. We book major track action by the phone. $10 minimum bets. Online bettors, just go to our website. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, rain or shine. Open your account today with $25 minimum deposit. Can't always get to a computer? No problem. Call us toll free. We have over 120 English-speaking phone clerks just waiting to handle your action. $50 minimum bets. Nobody but nobody can beat our Monday Night Football props. Our props are guaranteed to keep you in the game, even if the score is 28-0 at halftime. Like casino games? Well, at British Caribbean Casino, all your favorite table games are waiting for you. Blackjack, craps, video poker, and more. Sign up today and get a free $10 comp casino chip. Whether you bet $5, parlays, or 5-dime sides, why not get the most bang for your betting buck by signing up with us now? Post up online or by phone and sleep easy, knowing you're dealing with an established and trusted sportsbook that knows how to take care of business.
Now, if you're into wagering on sports, do we have a pick for you? We've traveled all the way to the heart of the cyber gaming world, here in beautiful Costa Rica, for an insider's peek at the world's best cyber sports book. Sports gaming expert Buzz Daly is standing by for an exclusive peek at the behind-the-scenes operation of the famed internet sports book, NASA International, or NASA. Take it away, Buzz.
For the segment on NASA Sports International, we were fortunate to speak directly with CEO Greg Champion. Although unable to appear on camera, the essence of the narrative for this segment is predicated on his comments, opinions, and observations. The year 2000 marks the start of NASA's 10th football season. The company measures its duration in that fashion because football is the primary betting sport. The offshore gaming industry continues to grow more robust as greater numbers of savvy bettors take advantage of an attractive alternative to local bookies. As more shops vie for players, sign-up incentives are getting more generous, perhaps too generous. Despite the crowded marketplace, NASA continues to thrive. Although official numbers aren't available, the company is arguably the biggest offshore book in the world. Certainly, it is the largest such facility under one roof, with around 60,000 square feet of space and growing. We spoke with one of NASA's top executives. We're here at NASA Sports International, and in lieu of the absence of our host, Greg Champion, we're talking with Carlos Chamberlain, who is the general manager of NASA. And Carlos, it's a pleasure to be here. We've been very impressed with all that we've seen. The facilities are truly outstanding. And I understand that NASA is physically the largest sports book in the world. Could you expand on that?
Sure. Actually, we are, for sure, the largest sport book around the world. We have right now 30,000 square foot in facilities. We have just purchased another 30,000 square foot. We have around 358 employees right now, and we will be close to 700 by this September, and we're proud of that. We are sure that we are the biggest around the world, and and we are trying to improve to be bigger even.
Lots of employment, lots of technology. It sounds as if this country must be getting some benefits out of this company being here.
Sure. We bring to this country a lot of benefits. Not only the great salaries that we are paying to our employees, that they are very, very high according to the media here. We also pay a lot of electrical bills. We pay phone bills for millions of colones of dollars a year. We are the size of the biggest companies in town. We're the same as Coca-Cola company here, or the Nissan dealer, or Intel.
So NASA's equivalent of a Fortune 500 company right here in Costa Rica.
Yes, we are.
Now, I did notice that there's a lot of smiling employees. Is that you mentioned the salaries that you pay here. Is that because they're happy, they're pretty well paid?
Yeah, they are pretty well paid. Plus that, we offer them study, we offer them training, we offer them a lot of other benefits like a daycare, like a gymnasium facility. We are very close to the universities. They don't have to travel a lot. And let me tell you, we pay 3 times the media of the salaries here.
3 times? Wow. You got any job openings? Well, with that respect, if you're paying 3 times the going wage rate in this country or in this location, you must be getting the cream of the crop. Okay, we've talked enough suits. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. We've got Rick Vargas, sportsbook supervisor, with us. And Rick, 10 minutes to go on an NFL Sunday before kickoff. What are you doing?
What am I doing? That's a good question. Basically, what I'm doing is answering questions for those clerks. I'm helping out customers. If they don't know how to wager, I help them out. Basically, I'm moving into lines as well, trying to see if they're going to give us a big hit or not. I would imagine that 10 minutes before the game time, there's a lot of phones ringing, so there's a lot of action going on.
And there must be a lot of pressure on you if you've got to be giving up the answers to these folks real fast.
There sure is, and plus you have to give it to them correctly. You can't give them an incorrect question, because incorrect answer, I mean, because this could come into a point where the clerk won't understand what he's going to tell the customer, and the customer will not know what he's going to do.
So if you could give a player one piece of advice to make life easier for himself and for the book, what would it be?
Well, know what you're going to do before you do it. That would be my point. I mean, these guys have to know what they're going to do before they do it. So once they're going to wager on it, be sure about what they're going to do, who they want, and from there on, just enjoy it.
Okay, so after they make their play, just make it a straight pick and give it to the.
Just give it to the clerk. Know what you're going to do. Just go and turn on that TV and enjoy the game.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Listen, why don't we go to the wagering room? How about taking us there, and we'll check it out in action.
No problem. Be more than glad.
Over 90% of NASA's customers are men, and Greg Champion believes the popularity of betting derives from men's involvement with sports as participants or spectators. When you have an opinion on a game, it's a natural extension to back it with a few dollars. The size of your bet depends on how much you value your opinion. NASA doesn't try to pigeonhole its customers, since they run the gamut from sports bettors to those who just dabble in betting on, say, the Super Bowl or Kentucky Derby. NASA also takes action on wagers key to entertainment and public figures. It sets odds on the Academy Awards and Emmys, and has a lot of customers who enjoy betting on those events. Due to the size of its client base, NASA offers an unusually comprehensive betting menu, which includes soccer and other European sports. In order to keep players from having a field day finding holes in its lines, NASA employs odds makers who live, eat, and breathe statistics. These number crunchers also factor in how the public will bet on an event. Combining stats and public preferences lets NASA post lines that theoretically will get two-way action. However, more about that later. Of course, not everyone who bets with NASA is American. It books action from all around the world. Consequently, it deals in many currencies. When a customer establishes an account, a currency is selected that stays with them. So, for instance, if you logged on from Japan, the yen would be your currency. Now, today's players do a lot more than just bet sides and totals. At NASA, halftime bets have become nearly as popular as a straight bet on a game. Recently, lines in each quarter have been added, and that's been drawing lots of interest. Once players start betting on props, they get hooked, and the additional fun and excitement these wagers provide is contagious. Today, props are a mainstay of not only NASA, but most sports books. Greg Champion noted that if there's a single wager players are drawn to, it is parlays. If we post a line, they'll bet it, and they'll figure out a way to parlay it as well, he told us. Many players like to get a head start on next week's action, and books accommodate them by putting up their lines on Sunday. NASA posts the following week's NFL schedule about 5 minutes after halftime of the Sunday night game. College odds also go up on Sunday, and totals are available by Tuesday or Wednesday. Servicing the broader general market seems to make sense, but we wondered how NASA deals with wise guys or professional bettors, since they are a fact of life in this industry. Champion said his company is dedicated to providing its large audience of casual and recreational bettors with the best possible product and service. That precludes dealing with wise guys. Champion feels it's just too time-consuming to cater to the special needs of professional bettors, and NASA is upfront in letting them know their business is not sought after. The book handles such large volume, it really doesn't concern itself with whether individual bettors win or lose. Many regularly beat the book, some for very substantial amounts of money. Serious handicappers are more than welcome, advises Champion. You might wonder just how NASA can differentiate between a good handicapper and a wise guy. Here's how. Greg Champion describes it this way. We don't know them by name or face, but they come in, they bet their maximum allowable limit, which might range from a dime to 10 dimes. Then as soon as they make their play and we hang up the phone, the line just whips from 6 to 7. That's a dead giveaway, getting in just ahead of the line move. Another group, well known within the sports betting community, are the followers. And we asked Champion about them. He said they're easy to spot. They just call up after the wise guy's 5-dime bet moves the line. The follower takes the game at the new price. He's paying a premium, so their action is routinely booked. We asked Champion to explain another industry term, steam game, which many people are really not that clear about. These situations are created by syndicates of bettors with large amounts of capital at their disposal. They're very strong handicappers, or they have very reliable inside knowledge regarding certain games. They send out a play to a large number of their agents, who then make those bets, mostly with the offshore books. Those plays change the lines. The way steam operates is that when one person bets, the word goes out and it just keeps multiplying. It might all originate from a single phone call, but eventually it seems that everyone is playing the same side or total. Over the years, certain gentlemen have done very, very well originating steam, said Champion. Posting lines is an important part of the wagering process. NASA subscribes to 3 services, Don Best, DBC, and Sports Tracker. Then in-house odds makers review all 3 of those lines and adjust them so that they're fairly generic. Then they post them and let the players have a go at it. With the availability of so many different lines at all the offshore books, you might think NASA would be concerned about getting middled. But Champion told us bookmakers who worry about getting middled tend to have sharper players. He was referring to guys sitting alongside the guy who's known as the originator. They're coming in and they're taking the first pop. They're also taking the second pop, he told us. Then, if another syndicate comes in on the other side and takes it back, the book is sitting with big volume on both sides. Now, ordinarily, NASA gets lots of one-sided action because so many of its customers reflect prevailing public opinion. Such a scenario belies the traditional notion that bookmakers get balanced action and earn profit from the VIG. Champion stressed that VIG certainly adds to the equation, but he conceded there are days when it's just about winning decisions. Given the mix of NASA's customers, often the book is stacked heavily on favorites. So much of the time, it's not about VIG. You're either going to win or you're going to lose the game, just like the players, Champion told us. Well, maybe not quite like the players, since NASA has much deeper pockets than its customers. Still, it's comforting to know sometimes the books are on the edge of their seats just like we are. Now, looking ahead to the football season, we asked what new technological goodies might be in store for NASA's players. Surprisingly, Champion said one of the more exciting advances NASA will introduce is this automated touch-tone phone system. That's right, a phone system. This will let players bet through an automated phone system, bypass a clerk, as the players will be walked through the menu via a recording. Champion feels it will prove its worth at crunch time, and we're talking about NFL Sundays. Bettors everywhere besiege sportsbooks about 15 minutes before game time. Even with all its clerks, it's possible an NASA customer might have to wait. With this system, said Champion, we've eliminated that possibility. The marketplace ultimately determines whether it accepts a new product. Meanwhile, NASA will have borne the expense of an experiment which, if it works, will undoubtedly turn up at other books. Champion said the company frequently beta tests a lot of innovative products and services for the industry, and he's not concerned about it. Moving on to another subject, the issue of safety today, it's almost a cliche, but it's still foremost in the minds of many bettors. If we're talking about safety, as in will I get paid safety, Champion insists that's a valid concern. He's told us players should be wary of companies with no proven track record or who are recent startups. NASA has grown to its size by earning a reputation for being solid as a rock and paying promptly. Word of mouth is very, very powerful in this industry. NASA also has a big advertising budget, which keeps the name in front of the public. The company invites customers to its headquarters in Costa Rica to see the facilities and to show off its 350 plus computer stations and other areas of operation. Well, watching this program will save you a trip to Costa Rica. Hi, sports bettors. We're in Curaçao, in the Netherlands Antilles, home to a growing community of diversified and successful offshore gaming companies. These books take action on lots of sports, both over the phone and online. They also offer CyberCasinos. As they prosper and expand, this industry is becoming an integral part of the island's economy and is helping give its residents hope for a brighter future. These books take action on lots of sports. They also offer CyberCasinos. As they prosper and expand, this industry is becoming an integral part of the island's economy and is helping give its residents hope for a brighter future. This building houses a leading offshore book which has earned a reputation for liberal limits and competitive vig. Pinnacle Sports.
There you have it, our insider's look at the world's best cyber casino and the world's best cyber sports book. Check your local listing for the next World's Best Cyber Casino broadcast or go to www.gamingbroadcast.com for all the current details, and we'll see you on the web.